What is up, YouTube? You know the vibes. It's Fresh bringing you a brand new video again. And today we're doing a video on Black Widow and how great this movie was. This is going to be a movie review for Black Widow. I watched it through Disney Plus. I didn't go to theaters for it. But the Disney Plus experience, I feel like, was not bad at all. I feel like, actually, I kind of enjoy buying these movies and watching them at home more than the theater, but some people might disagree. It was cool to go to the movies back when, but I like it. I like being at my house and just chilling, and that's how I'm watching the movie. So, but anyway, this is spoilers. This is a spoiler review. If you didn't read it in the title or something, this is a spoiler review. So if you haven't seen the movie, click off. If you don't care, then keep watching. So let's go. Okay, so before we get into anything, I just want to talk about this because this has been getting a lot of hate and talk, and I just want to point this out. A lot of people have been talking about Taskmaster, and they were saying like Taskmaster is like a terrible character. They messed it up, I get why they were disappointed, because Taskmaster in the main Marvel Cinematic Universe was used not like its original character at all, and it was given a different storyline, and the way they did it was absolutely crazy. But I feel like it fit the movie, and I feel like you guys can't get mad that we didn't get the real Taskmaster, because hear me out. We're dealing with Loki right now. The Marvel Cinematic Universe is going into alternate realities, all these different things. We can get a movie with the real Taskmaster. Like, we can get that movie. Like, that can happen. Like, they can still, they've done it now to where anything is possible. We can get any version of any character and have it be brought to us, and we can get multiple different versions of a character and have it be brought to us, and made up versions that they just made up. And so, like, just because they weren't accurate for the character doesn't mean that it made the movie bad. I just want to say that, because I thought the way they used the character and the way they brought the character out was good. But hey, just my opinion. I really felt no reason to complain about this movie, except for the fact that Black Widow doesn't seem to be coming back. I think that's the only reason we should be complaining. Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson needs to come back. Thor's still giving us movies. Come give us some more movies. We need more movies. We need more. We need a sequel. And one more thing, I need the Soul World in the MCU. I need Loki or whoever, because Loki in the comics did deal with the Soul World. But I need somebody to go to the Soul World. You could have anybody. Somebody going to the Soul World, they're getting Gamora out of there, and they're getting Black Widow out of there. It's gotta happen. 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 Anyway, though, so starting off, the beginning of the movie is very good. I like how they introduced everything. I liked how they showed her when she was younger. It was like the origin story we never got. They showed how it was really sad too. They made you feel for the characters really bad, because like that's a serious thing, like that's real stuff that goes on, like kids being taken away from their homes and all this other stuff. So, like, that's just crazy, seeing that's just sad. But, as the story progresses, it gets better, obviously, because they start helping these girls and all these people. But anyway, so basically they show us Red Guardian. They show us her mom as well. They get away on the plane. They show how they go through everything. They got away. They got to Cuba, and it really wasn't safe. Honestly, they really were having a better time being the fake family in Ohio than they were going back to their normal lives. But that ended up happening. So then I believe Black Widow was running away from the Shield organization. I don't know if it was Shield, but she violated the Sokovia Accords. Obviously, we know this, and all the events from Civil War. This was placed after Civil War, so we know that she's running away from them, and we know that she pretty much has lost her normal life. Not really her normal life, but you know what I mean. Like, the Avengers aren't together right now. She's alone. She's alone right now. You know, Captain America. I forget what Cap was doing during this, but obviously, you know, I guess during this time Cap was dealing with something. But then also Sam in jail, Ant-Man in jail, all of them in jail at this current time. So she was alone. Iron Man obviously didn't want to have anything to do with her. Thor, Hulk, they were, you know, far somewhere in space. It's a car. And then, yeah, so she was alone, had no help. And they mentioned that throughout the movie. But, so they show her running away. She goes on a boat. She goes to the private contractor. Which, hold on now. You guys mean to tell me this private contractor was seeming a little too flirty with Black Widow? A little too flirty. Like Hulk wasn't up in Sakaar fighting for his life. You know, Hulk out here sad, fighting for his life in Sakaar, and she down here flirting with a private contractor. No, I don't like it. I didn't like it. That might be the only thing I didn't like of the movie. Doing my boy Hulk like that. But nah, so she's there, she's living there, and then they obviously they bring the camera over to her sister, working on a mission. Now, she still works for Dreykov, and she then gets exposed to the chemical that releases the mind control that they have on their brain and frees her, basically, and allows her to think and make decisions for herself. And she goes on the run as well from Dreykov. Now, this is serious because running away from Dreykov doesn't let you out. That's what they were saying. He doesn't let you out. So she ends up killing the person that had it as well because she was still under the mind control. So she just takes the vials and runs away. Okay. She sends it to Black Widow. Okay, now we're getting interesting. Now, you know, things are picking up. You know, things are getting crazy, you know. And I love the way that they brought them together. I thought that was very good, very interesting. Personally, it was a little bit... I watched this twice. I watched the movie twice already. And I would say the second time it was a little bit boring to watch them fight. But, you know, watching it, first reaction, it's like a sister thing for them start fighting. I thought that was interesting. And then anyway, so the movie does a great job at showing her past life, showing how, you know, her family. This is her real family, not just the Avengers. And they do a great job at showing that and how Red Guardian is. Because Red Guardian, he felt like a dad, but he wasn't a dad. He knows he wasn't really, but he wanted to be, you know. And then obviously her mom wanted to help as well. And, you know, they do the prison breakout scene. The prison breakout was amazing. It was great. That was actually one of my favorite scenes, I would say, for the movie, besides the ending. I would say the prison breakout was really good. And then I would say another scene that was very funny was the dinner table talk that they had. I thought that was great. They did a great job at that. And then going on to the ending, I just want to talk about the ending more of this video. The ending was crazy. The ending, they had so many memes in it. They had like Black Widow's getting jumped, and then like Dreykov is a great villain. Like he's evil. I'm not supporting his evilness. Don't even. But he's a great villain for the movie. I thought Dreykov obviously was a real villain of this movie. A lot of people were saying Taskmaster was supposed to. Taskmaster wasn't even the main villain. So like, I wouldn't even make Taskmaster was really just a side villain in the movie. But yeah, Dreykov was a crazy character. Like when he was all like, "You can't even hit me for real right now," and she tried to hit him and shoot him, and she couldn't. I was like, and then he was all like this. She flinched. I was like, what? This this man is unkillable. This man great. This man hard. What the heck? This man is on the hardest difficulty possible. What? I was like, how? Like this man's different. This man's different. That man's different. Also, he played his role great. I feel like I'm not sure which actor that was, but they played their role great. It was a great movie. It was a great movie. Great villain. You know, villains who make you, cause like you have some villains who are like you like them because you low key can agree with them. You know what I mean? Like you have some villains that you could like them because you low key agree with them, and you have some villains you like because they look cool. But then you have some villains that are just so evil, and they just make the movie so good. They're just so evil that you just like watching because you just want to see the superhero win. And Dreykov is in that middle category, for sure, for sure, for sure. But yeah, I like how they're transitioning Black Widow's sister to being not really her in a sense, but you know, her own character, and you know, she's gonna be getting a bigger role in movies. I like that. I like that they set us up for a lot more, not just for the MCU, but just for her set of characters in general, because you guys got to remember, she still has all those girls that they freed. Those girls still have that training, the spy work, the experience. They might still be spies, you know, except they might be able to do it for good this time. And her mom could possibly be doing something for good for all the working on stuff. Red Guardian might even do something. You know, I don't know. I really don't think he will ever be in another movie. I'm not sure. Maybe he'll appear in a fight. I doubt it though. The end credit scene set us up for a lot. You know, at the grave scene, the same lady who talked to the new captain, or the fake Captain America, who talked to U.S. agent John Walker, setting up another group of people. I believe it's gonna be Zemo, and then U.S. agent, another. But you know, it's gonna be these set of people, so it should be interesting. Obviously, the Young Avengers, so much other things. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Back to the movie. So, I wanted to talk about how the end scene was some of the best action we've seen from Black Widow. Like that diving scene with the parachute, fighting midair, and then pulling it. That was crazy. That was insane. And the whole trick too, where it wasn't her mother that was talking to Dreykov, it was her. It was just so much stuff. And then a little girl actually turning out to be Taskmaster. Oh my, it was great. I would give it a strong 9. I feel like for a 10 movie, it wasn't the best MCU film. It wasn't, you know, it definitely wasn't bad. It just wasn't perfect, I would say. It wasn't an Infinity War. It wasn't a, I have a lot of movies that I would say 10s in the MCU, but it wasn't an Infinity War. You know, it was like a tier lower. But I loved it. I low-key wish we got more Black Widow movies, because it was good. It was good. It was really good. It was a really good movie. So go ahead, tell me in the comments down below what you thought on the movie. Tell me if you think it's what do you rate it out of 1 through 10? I rated a 9. What do you guys think? We need a sequel. We need they they just have to do something. They just have we need another Black Widow movie. I know this was kind of like the end to her character because they really completed everything, defeated her own villain, which was a major villain. It was kind of her life villain because she had to deal, it was, but it's just no, it sucks. It sucks. We might not get another Black Widow movie. Hopefully we do. Anyways, go ahead and leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And I'll be seeing you guys later. Peace.